So I wake up this morning, I slip into the shower, and I get this incredible body all wet and lathered up and ready for just another incredible day in the life of Jayson Wake. And you're welcome for that imagery, ladies. And then I do number 2 in my morning routines. I open up my laptop and I start scoping down through all my messages, and I check them all too, don't you worry. I check Facebook, I check my email, I check Twitter, MySpace, my yearbook, Instagram, Foursquare, anything you can think of. I check to see what my fans have to say. I'm pretty sure at one point a pigeon flew through my window with a note on its leg from some diehard fan. But I digress. There was a very similar trend throughout all of these, and the trend was the fact that the VCW has had 2 shows in the past month. VCW has invited fellow Maine competitor, if you will, New Beginnings Wrestling, to these 2 shows. You know who they haven't invited? Jayson Wake. And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't the slightest bit sad. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little offended that Andy Borish would invite these nobodies over his top star. It didn't make sense to me. I actually sat up, racking my brain, trying to figure out a reason why you would do such an idiotic move. And then I realized behind this idiotic move was actually brilliance on your part, Andy. Because even though, I dress nicely, I would have shown up and brought punch, I would have played Twister with these guys, I would have done whatever you wanted to try to make this business venture a reality for you. Because at the end of the day, I'm a businessman. I'm a damn good businessman. But the fact of the matter is, you can't show them an elite competition like myself. Nobody's going to stick around if you sit them down in a room and you say, okay, look, guys, Pinnacle, Jayson Wake. And you're probably, you're down here, Gunner Magnum, Josh Scholler, you're right around here. You're in mediocrity. I hope you're fine with that. You can't do it. It's not a good business decision, and I understand that, Andy. I respect it. Unfortunately for you, as much as I respect and understand that decision, I'm a very bitter, petty man at some times. I can admit it. I'm a douchebag. And I do feel slighted that you would invite these absolute nobodies over me. It's offending. I can't help it. Maybe I'm a little egotistical. I wear it. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm making an open challenge to anybody from New Beginnings Wrestling who thinks they have a scrotum large enough to carry the balls that it takes to accept a challenge from the number 1 in VCW. And that open challenge is for any of you, by the way. I don't care who accepts it. But I will give you a very vital piece of information that I do hope you pay attention to. Bring your A game. Bring 110% if you plan on stepping toe-to-toe to Jayson Wake. Because if you don't, you're all going to be Corey Ross. And you're going to be putting New Beginnings Wrestling on the back burner with an injury for another year and a half. So for those of you a little too simple, for those of you that don't really understand what I'm saying, because I know there's a lot of you out there in the VCW universe, and probably all those from New Beginnings Wrestling as well. Open challenge being made by me. Open challenge being accepted by you if you have a sack. And spoiler alert, winner.